Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 23 and we want to present an open-ended laboratory with G43 point load test. What is point load test? It is a test designed to characterize the strength of rock materials. It is an in-depth test, which means it can be performed quickly and without the need for advanced tools to provide important data on the mechanical properties of rocks. In this experiment, we are required to determine the compressive strength of rock specimens from regular lump tests.
The theory for this test is the point load test was an in-depth test in which the rock materials are characterized according to their strength. The point load test was introduced when a rock sample with the variation shape and size are subject to compression between the two conical steel pans until failure occurs.
By using the nucleus, measure the length of the specimen, width 1 and width 2, and also depth of the specimen, and then record it. Place the specimen between the two patterns and then measure of the contact pattern of the contact point. Apply the load of the specimen and then record the load where specimen occur with 10 to 6 seconds. Finally, repeat the step using different sample of specimen.
Next, we will continue on the discussion part. First, we will discuss about the characteristic of irregular lump test. This test may also be carried out on irregular blocks that resemble the geometry of a rectangular prism. In this case, a cross-section of a certain block is considered a trapezoid, with its top and bottom bases W1 and W2 being parallel and its height being constant. Next, we will discuss about the experiment. To conduct this test, we need to first prepare an irregular rock sample, measure the dimension of the rock, and reset the hydraulic reading gauge. Next, place the rock sample in between the pointed loading platens. Compress the rock sample and apply pressure until it breaks. The maximum pressure that the rock can withstand is being recorded. Use the result to calculate the point strength. From the result, the value for point load for sample 1, 2 and 3 are 5.0889, 6.3584 and 3.9939 MPa respectively. Hence, from this data, we can say that sample 2 has the highest point load strength.
In conclusion, the experiment is successfully conducted and the objectives are achieved. We determine the compressive strength of rock specimens irregular lump test. There are a few errors that may occur during the experiment which causes the result to be less accurate, as parallel error that resulted in wrong calculation. After that, the rock sample may not be clamped firmly, which may move when the load is applied, causes the inconsistency of reading. This precaution must be taken account in the future experiment.